We're not afraid. Me there. When I hear flex bicycle by at you, I lie. Yeah, man, me there, man. So hear this now. I'm call Maria, and I forgot call Maria. All right, Maria, me soon shout you up there. Because tell me one now. Yesterday when we had a town hall meeting, somebody sent a town hall to me, Parliament town hall meeting, still by the Prime Minister wife, Juliet Holness. I mean, I tell you, say, when I see the town hall meeting, I say, wow, the place ramming, full, them all full, but full of chair, empty chair. Yeah, man, full of empty chair. And them can perform, somebody can perform and them thing there, and and attack some people. But who them can count around 12 people. Yeah, man. I waste some money though. That a waste of taxpayers' money. Because taxpayers don't really want to hear the stupidness we're not talking about. Time for them to stop it. Get real, man. Use their money they spend back in some school or hospital or do something. Because the amount of empty chair, I tell you, that could have full of stadium, man. Yeah, man, could have full of stadium. Not too be about it. Now showing it still. Yeah. Them carry that performer too, Yeah, carry performer. I mean, I know that mean them that look out for X amount of people to turn up. Nobody not gonna turn up at these things. People tired of the foolishness, man. Say, need to stop. Look here. Showing us something. Look here.
Yes. Oh, because every time
and them have professional video people and everything too, So this cost a piece of food. So better them use the money, and them feed some poor people with it, and do something with the money, Buy some medication for your hospital or do something. And a joke I make. But this a joke. Just look around, people, or jump up. Look on it. Just look.
I only wanna have your love.
I'm turn on, take out the voice when Juliet start talk. Just go and look. Proper staging and light and some expensive, like videographer and X amount of thing, It must cost some money. Just look. So we want to turn around to the crowd. See the crowd there, people. All right. Yes, someone wants to turn around to the crowd. Yeah? I'm going to some of that,
Words keep marching while the beat will play. Oh, ain't nothing can stop me. So no.
Yeah, and the artists are going to do performance, Yeah, man.
I stand on his
No, man, it start where you say no start. Them start and it done. Can we have the whole ending?
With no negative quality.
Yeah.
Oh, deliver me, oh Jaja, yes. Hey, from the vipers and the vampires.
See them there? You see much people there that look. It's full, man. See them there?
Never let the devil.
So I could cut off that because I want to go down there now.
Oh, yes. I love.
Please help me welcome.
So I could hear what the lady had say now.
Implementation of standards for performance and accountability and provide a report of its findings.
So I could hear what all right. Yeah, that's a white chat. Good.
Blessings.
Well, it's packed, man.
Thank you
How much
so
time I look like?
Donald.
This look like around 10,000. More.
Is Jamaica or 2023 Jamaica Festival Song Competition winner. Jamaica firm and strong indeed. Thank you so much for reminding us and for just kind of giving us a little energy of patriotism. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, just to give you some context as to why we are here, I've spoken about the Joint Select Committee. So let me give you some background. The Parliament of Jamaica has appointed a Joint Select Committee to jointly sit with a similar committee to be appointed by the Honorable Senate to examine and consider, 1, the Ministry Paper number 69, 2023, dated June 20, 2023, entitled Job Description of Ministers of Government.
All this are garbage people. You want job after them give themselves 300% raise of pay. No, you come at about paper. Hey, at some bandul them, you know. Job description. So tell me something now. Let me ask Flex. Because I know people me everybody have sent Flex. If you're not, say you're not politics and you turn a minister, right? You're not national security ministry. What is your job description? You're a national security minister. You're a national security minister. So what are the job? All right, you're a health minister. What are the job description? Me just ask you. If you're a health minister, you are what them look over. Which ministry them look over? Okay, so them need to tell me about a job description. No. So if you're about national security minister, what are you with the security? And if you're about the finance ministry or the finance minister, what you deal with? Okay. So if you're about road and works, it tell you, don't it? So after them give themselves raise 300%. The ministry describe what them do. Ministry of Education, what them do? Push brass broom? Are them selfish? Are them deal with the school and them the education them deal with? Yeah. So what kind of foolishness system I come with? This is what Jamaica there. Them are give job description when you waste 300% and billions of dollars, but yet to get to you now have no job. You understand? And then them do deep sea fishing. Well, them are the fishing, but them drag them send out the net. You see, them send out the net. We just go and just catch the water to get to you. So if you wanna live in Jamaica now and them come with that's also a state of emergency. Remember when not the badness, right? But them come now and them just chuck out and the police come. Remember them can't see your rights now with state of emergency as also. So you might tell us a pass to go about your business, go your work, and man say, yo, come here, I like how you look, come here, go up in. And then just detain you. Whether 1 month, whether a year, no judge, you know, face no judge. You never do not yet, you never go to jail yet, you know. You think that could have right? You think the government up there could have come see me, send police, should have seen me and just come detain me, so. A lawsuit, all him losing you. Eh? They have to do something for them, good. So me, you know up here, so now. So me I drive, me not do nothing. You think police just see me and just pull me over, so? Good. You understand? So if something wrong that mean them now just see me and just pull me over. Me now break a stoplight, me now do not know to the way you now hear this. Me drive go about my business. Nobody not there for trouble me. Me not up here now, we have any grill pan the window here. See the window there on the mesh to make sure no matter or something, don't it? And bomb, right? To keep it away. But I don't like them door you don't them easy for breach. Easy, like you can just push it and breach it. But who are breach people do? The amount of police swarm the place and all kind of things. And all where you go. So not you want to Jamaica. Because we up here, so we are right, you know. We are right. We're comfortable, we're good. Right? That means even when them say nah broke out and like them live more comfortable than we right now. Because them still a grill up. And them have security guard around them. We just live and I live like. Eh? I run camera and I run be a camera and I do all kind of things, right? So we just live some life. So when them come with job description, people, yeah, it's garbage and crap. See, and this is a waste of money by the way, government. Nobody talk about no Parliament town hall meeting and you invite them aside and you want to talk to the people them. It don't make no sense. Empty building, you hear much you hear much $1 million for just keep this. Use the money, patch out some road and do something. But nobody now come some sit down and call this one no garbage. And by the way, apps, let me tell them the truth. The other day, them come out with a little thing about blue dot and about pole. Remember anything with Big Mama fake and false? I mean know that. Me I tell you. So them I try come up some number and I try spin something. You think so you have a prime minister wife now, you come out and you hear. And the people them business away, you hear prime minister wife. Then you don't even go there not care what happen. Look on the place. Eh? Just look. This I tell you the condition.
Green paper number 3, 2023, dated June 20, 2023, entitled Job Description of Members of Parliament of Jamaica and Codes of Conduct for parliamentarians, which makes 3. And to recommend a plan of action for the implementation of standards, performance, and accountability, and provide a report.
Accountability. So them are telling you right now there is no accountability, and you can recommend this. Nobody, see somebody and job description. These are them serious doing up. Them come with them lies. Them raise them think over 200%, some 200%, and then them come and them be a face to you. So them take Jamaican adults. Yeah. So them come with job description. Same time when we are doing things, somebody send me this. When me do something, I say, look. Somebody said to me, look. And me do some boom. This is garbage. Garbage. And then who come talk? Me actually want to come talk. I'm not gonna play the wall of this. Them they feel like overhard. No work out. Waste some money. So me could see yourself. Ben talk, so me could see yourself.
Of its findings to this House. To give us an even greater understanding and to speak on behalf of the Joint Select Committee, please help me welcome at this time the most honorable Juliet Holness.
The most honorable. The most honorable, you know. So we are telling say Juliet. So you are telling say you're more honorable than me, then you're most honorable. Are you say about the $8 million house or something, 800 million or something? So you're most honorable. Hey, me not go off on a title. Me just do man that the wilderness, but this don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Maria, I told you a call, sister. I have a call you on this one. Yeah? I can play a little more right and then I call her. I some call you, man. Most dishonorable, of course. Look here.
MP.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let me stop that, people.
Online.
Yeah, they're not online. Look, see a professional cameraman, and I just say no more chair about the place ramsack. And the Prime Minister wife I speak now. Yes, yeah, online. You saw it full? So them did expect a bumper crowd like me no know. Quote them people are for my people. Me not if you take out the work, and them people are come with them, you know. Count them for me them. Let me see something. How much you see right as a front of me? 1, 2, 3 down at the back. So up here around 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then you have the cameraman, them supposed to different. Some of them people are some people where them not come there for that. So you have less people. How much money them pay for this? Them all have upstairs and look out for it full and thing because them keep this. This is waste of money. And you want to go around the island with this. This is completely waste of money. Right? Could I do something else with this? But you have to tell me, so the Prime Minister wife at the MP herself and a Deputy Speaker of the House, and you couldn't fool this. Eh? But them have to do, all right, you want to do next time now, because when I want to show it and it look bad, when I do now, yeah, when I take some money and pay and maybe do the sniping, then the 2 grand or 3 grand and get some bus and make sure you pack them and make them go in there and make nice. But now it's so nice when they make nice. But when you put some people, pay and put some people in there or something. It not look good. See? All of this is foolish, it's a garbage. Eh? Man, the matter about job description. You have the ministry, you know. For those, hey, let me tell you, hey, them people are wicked, you know. Just see those, come up with a little thing for those. Trick the people, them for those say yes. We could give them something, but we could give them something named job description. Yes, till the ministry done line out the job description and ready. You know, your Ministry of Health that deal with the health of the nation, the hospital, them and the, you know, the one of them, yeah, they deal with them thing and you know one way deal with the health. You know where finance deal with. What finance deal with for burn rubbish at Riverton and send people go sweep up road. Now the finance of the country deal with, not the money thing, not deal with the bank, them and deal with the thing and deal with the whole budget and deal with the whole finance. Like finance all the ministries, don't it? Yeah? Yeah? So, you know, and the matter about job description, but come on now. Them are playing over head. Look, this is a waste of money. This a waste of money. You see where I keep tonal, they come with tonal. This a waste of money. Look how it's full. It's rampant. Look on it. Just the television crew, because if you see them man, they sit down up there and this. So this is what them expect to see out. You understand, Tita?
The Joint Select Committee met on September 5th of this month, actually. And as the moderator indicated, we have several things to consider. Code of conduct of parliamentarians.
Conduct of parliamentarian, we have Queen E. This everybody and do all kind of things. We don't want to hear this 7 years in. And them just come with conduct of parliamentarians. Eh? The blue that was supposed to start, this supposed to run over now. Eh? Eh? This supposed to run over the Prime Minister wife and our MP. And a deputy speaker. Eh? This a joke. Look on this.
And particularly our job descriptions.
Yeah. And them out of the ability, you know, on particularly our job description. Our job description. This is what Andrew could have come up with. Yeah. So all them are working from when I you don't know them job description, you know. Me never see Biden them come tell you about your job description and nowhere else because you know it. So them are on a table paper, white paper and green paper for job description after them take how much money out of the system. Pay kickbacks and pay things. Them not work. Them not working. This is a garbage. This is a waste of money too, you know. And if you follow them and them go around the island, you hear so them spend maybe 500 million to just keep them here. Kickbacks again. Somebody, you have to hold somebody to account now. This is going too long now. This is garbage. Yeah? Yeah? And people are performing and tell us, hold up on. You know, this
so the Joint Select Committee thought it was necessary as a part of the process to hear from you, the people. So,
you know, the Joint Committee feel it necessary. After them raise them peer with the people. But it's necessary to hear from you, the people. Not listen, the government and Nigel Clark. The Nigel Clark, lied to them give, I don't know who for them friend company about over $1 billion for them to study, for say, yeah, them to get raised up here. Pay over $1 billion in the firm, you know. $1 billion, you know. And now it's necessary. Remember, you can't turn it back, even if them come chat to you now about job description. You know the job description already. See? So you know why nobody come tell you nothing like this. So them say them are used by you to justify them 300% and nearly 300%. This is garbage. This a garbage. And that me tell you, say them more great pan PR, but tell me what, a man like me will live in the building. I in the building is me living there, so cool. Yeah, man, but remember, the man in the building is you will never go on the man in the building is what hold them to account. Yeah, man. Saying? Yeah, man, you have to hold them to account, too corrupted. And you know where I try to save it, keep on the brink. But you see what I want to 80? Nothing different. You understand? Yeah. Them a pay a bag of money. You see we have millions of them tell us them pay for put on this. And maybe have them friend run the company with the chair and everything same way. A way for just kick back with money. Don't make no sense. People when they go up on a radio station, go on a day upon I want to burn it. Tell them say this a garbage. You understand? Eh? This a garbage. I tell people about job description. You want them want to justify the money with them just the big raise up here. Just to justify it. We hear about job description. You understand? Let me call Maria. Justify it and tell me about job description because them take a feed at the backside. Eh? This one I make no sense for them. We're going to fix the road them in a little area and do all kind of little things. The whole of this is garbage. Job description and papers don't make no sense. Eh? Hey, sister.
Listen, man. Can anything go like that?
You can't believe this?
No, that is madness. You're telling me that they're paying money, they're spending money to go around the island and tell them what their job. People must tell them what their job description is.
Yes,
They
you
should be
tell
they
them.
should
They
be in
want to
Parliament
clear
then.
that eh?
That makes no sense. The honest to God, you know what, Andrew, take the Jamaican people for big-head birds. Nothing but dunce and fools.
Yes.
So he believes that now when he sends out his wife, people are going to show up and sit down and listen to her talk nonsense. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. I've never heard anything like this. Never.
Never, don't
And
it?
if they did it, no, sir, not go, sir. Foolishness.
Eh?
Bullshit, not go, sir. No fantasy like that.
I would
And I
want the
don't know
train
why
them
they
want
think Jamaican people are so stupid.
okay, so them want the opposition join them, you know, like Juliet and thing. So when them get a pop down place like this, now you say, well, it's a giant committee, you know. But Juliet and them no go.
You notice they're emphasizing that.
Yes. You understand, giant committee. Because you want to hear from you to tell me what's your job description. No. Some of them don't want me to tell them, you know, because some of them for you, them Twitter, I want to know, I tell them what we got scrape with it. So you know what I mean? Tell them job description, you know. Them know my style, you know. Eh? Me no want tell them.
Take up money and spend, but you know something, the government is wasting money because if they can pay a company $1.4 billion to draft documents about job description. You don't see that the Holness is backwards in his thinking.
Them pay the 1.5 billion and then they must get them raise up here already. And then you for draft. So remember the roll back the people.
And then you must now tell them what their job description is. I've never heard anything so.
Yeah. And you put all them accountable now. Because them get paid. So remember him come out, remember me have the idea, you know, where I say, listen, when you get one to vote for. And that's the exact thing. Oh, we for work, I will not pay we you get it. Yeah, inside. But we think it's a service.
He faced the man in rent all hard on the manners. Because that makes, but I like what you talk about. And code of conduct. You mean the code of conduct that they didn't sign? So you're going to tell me now, you're telling me now that they're going to go around the island to all 14 parishes and how many cities for the Jamaican people to tell them whether or not they must sign a code of conduct? Then they shouldn't be in Parliament.
Don't this waste of money. So each of them
waste of money.
Not tell it's millions them also them spend. We not take it and just patch the road with it. We don't want more PR stunt.
No, sir.
7 years plus. I got 8 years. You still have a PR stunt now. And then, you know, like Kanju, that just put up thing. My administration do more than any other PR administration. Because you do more destruction in the history of mankind. You do more destruction. When you work it out in a little country, you do more destruction than what Hitler do over there. So. How about the emperor do down in Japan there, where him do you know, some him do more destruction than that. In a World War II, when you work it out in the context of Jamaica. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then have the nerve to say that they're going around the country in doing town halls about job descriptions, code of conduct, and the Jamaican people must show up to that kind of nonsense when they cannot put their food, they cannot send their children to school and put food on their table. They cannot go to the hospital, and they could use this money that they are wasting to do that kind of thing.
Yes.
And you don't hear the regular media in Jamaica, I mean, coming out against government and saying, "Where's PSOJ?
Yeah, no.
Where's the Jamaica the President of Jamaica? Where are they to come out and denounce this? Where's the church? Where the churches?
The one of them them wrap up in a bed same way. Some people, people for take them and vote. Me don't see them around 25 of them. You know, them go up at Albert Town, but tell me one now. Albert Town, I want my father-in-law born and go up that side there, you know. Freeman's all Albert Town and things like that. Beer family. Some kids, them, you know, grandfather come from there, my white father and them things. So, you know, when them go there, I have some people there from this and them I go Dalvin probably make them leave. Because them can't remember, you know, people them amongst me right now, born and go up this. I ask the brethren, them say, listen, no, them can't go too smart alone, them make out of that. Them just input some people, a little handful of them, and said this a demonstration, put sound there. It not work. But we won't don't That's for sure.
That's
So
why
be a
Jamaica can't
criminality
stop.
them support too.
Yeah.
Them
Yeah.
here and them be a criminality on the support. We never stop it. You understand? That make a country right. So when they run out of talk,
No.
we want because we love you. We love kickbacks and things and lies and all kind of things. You understand? So when you come out and demonstrate like that, that means we can't blame the youth them. The people them when they come take up somebody pitney and not talk about popular, you know, when come demonstrate. The people them are come out and demonstrate for them want to demonstrate in fact.
Yeah.
Because when you set example. And but we believe you is an honest mistake. And me I read the thing is not no mistake. You understand?
Yeah, because she said it own and they must correct it. Right? That's what she told them, they must correct it because they made a mistake.
Yeah,
and
then she said
that she made the mistake.
And then she comes, you know what thing she said? She come like Elijah Clark, you know. Him change the female in a 1 week. Him change the female around 4 times. Eh?
Yeah.
And him not face nothing for that, you know, not at all, you know. The Prime Minister too, because
Yeah,
you know, straight and I know nobody no question him. A country cannot run like that. It just can't. You understand?
But Wayne, this lady have the Juliet Holness have the nerve to be showing up to talk to Jamaican people about nonsense.
Yeah.
And expect that they're going to come into the place and fill up the place and listen to her talk nonsense when they cannot put food on their tables. And she has an $800 million project that she cannot explain.
Yes.
And no man, something, something, I don't know what to say, but all the time people say them broke up nothing a fair eye. Because she barefaced, they are barefaced, bold-faced with their lies and their deception.
But I never add
anything go like that?
Never add on something to the face. Them beer face, them donkey face, them drunker face, them post face. So another beer face with them laugh. They are kind of face with them face. Yeah, man. Dark face too.
No, man.
You have a brethren there, Ken Boy say, Wayne, I'm a welder. My job description is plumbing. I'm make some laugh. Yeah, man. I'm a teacher and film job description of work and rap people. Yeah, because I know them. I tell them, you
apply for any job. Apply that same principle to any job. A doctor shows up. You go to the doctor.
So I'm going to wash people clothes.
The doctor say,
I would like you to tell
me what my description is. Yes, I would like you to tell me what my job description is.
Yes.
Does it make any sense?
No.
The teacher must show up in the classroom. And when the teacher shows up into the classroom, the students must tell her what her job description is.
Yeah, so go catch fish. So when you tell it, all right. So when the teacher come and say, what is my job description? I say, ma'am, to go show line out of sea, sir, and catch fish. Where am I going to do? Go and go catch fish and stop teach them. Can job description that?
Yeah.
Our police show up and you say, your job description, for use your teeth and scrape. And then him stop the police and start scraping with them teeth. Yeah? Them want the public to tell them about them job description. And you have the ministry done already identify a job description. And them a table this a waste of time in the house. Them get clear ready.
They talk like this serious. They can't be serious.
They're not serious.
They can't be serious. And she talks with the moderator, she talks with such authority and they table a green paper.
Yeah.
And for God, expect that people must take this administration serious.
But if you tell them about it, and then if I'm you, remember, hear this, hear the job description, hear this.
If you notice, I whisper to the moderator, come over. It is not about us talking to you. We want to hear from you because it is very important to us that we include the views, some of the suggestions of the members of the public. It is not just for us to sit and...
People search Ram. You search Ram. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5. Sit Ram, the Ram with chairman. What's it?
Side. So for those who are in the room, at the back of the room, there are some pamphlets which detail what...
Look at him to the back. Look at the man friend when he's at the back of the room. Look at him. Yeah, man, got to change them of the top
put together in the Parliament as the job description for members of Parliament. And we would like you to take a copy and consider it even while you sit here. For those who are online, It is also online on the Parliamentary website. And we
look how
invite
they
you
look
to-
now, people. Every part, I think the amount of chair there, look there. You saw in the ram? The ram with some high-end chairs, people. It's full to the brim. The first never see chair more than people. Be a long time, you keep a town. No, man, it's full in, look there. You know, so being chair line off, man.
You can't see the people when you need spiritual eyes to see the people.
You see them that I just cheer, man. See them
take
there?
a look. The process will have us doing more town halls because we would like to hear from persons
And them have more town hall. You hear this? Yeah, I know.
across Jamaica. I smiled and said the room is an indication of how people feel about job descriptions. For
You know, Sister Mary said the room is that indicate, because you know, say, she try, but she try to know, I said people know already, that's why them not come. You see, me tell you, say them always try the politics. You, then you know, say them now come, why you keep the town hall then? Yes, man, that's the room. And remember who come, you know, how them carry, you know. Just listen what she say, yes or no. Listen, you know.
members of Parliament, I know, in fact, in my own constituency, persons felt that they understood already what my job was.
You see it? That's just man. So person said them feel them understand what our job was. After us to stand that and it's a big.
So why waste the money?
Because if all that you need to do then, make the member of Parliament them reason with the people. Them you know put on TV I think, but not waste some money to do this. Eh?
Shameful.
And nobody know why your job description can raise when you take the money already forcefully. It don't make no sense. You understand?
If they had done a town hall, Wayne, if they had done a town hall,
yes,
asking the Jamaican public how much increase they should have gotten, that would make more sense.
But
they didn't even waste money to do that, but they didn't even do that.
No, but hear this.
They gave themselves the increase, you know.
Yes, but hear this, Maria. Yesterday when we had a town hall, them had do them town hall, and so we knock on, you know.
Oh, please.
Them run off, because we don't know, you know, Jamaica Parliament town hall. It's a town fall. I don't fall in a town hall. This is a town hall. This is a don't fall. See? Do I give them a look and I tell them, because it's a food this is. When I do next time, if it look so bad, make sure, you know, spend the money. When you get the people, then give them stipend. When you like, give them a thing and get the bus them and things. Set our cars and we come over for the, you know, that's why I say better them go fix the road. But don't make it look like this. Guy it not look good. You understand? Look here.
Fixing road is one thing, Wayne. People need food.
That is it.
My gosh.
That is it.
My gosh.
But may I show you a professional round them now. Just may I show you one person and them move away.
All essential services are provided. And for the most part, when I explained my role at Parliament, they didn't understand, nor did they think that was necessary. As far as they're concerned, I'm voting for you for the work as Member of Parliament in the constituency.
Yeah, she get an empty place. So them not really busy about in a Parliament, but yes, still people know say Parliament you know, hamper them life or make it better or what have you. But you're not busy doing a Parliament. Yes, still most member of Parliament know enough for them place. Sometimes you see them go one time for 3 years.
Yeah,
so them couldn't in our constituency because they are not there. You know, see them like this. So when them say, you know, them say, you know, I'm voting for you because the work what you do. And when you look up the big ass thing, come look the amount of garbage in the place, and the place nasty, and the place not fixed, and the road them not fixed, and them I vote for you because the work what you're doing. What, destroy the place? You could have voted for people who are destroy the place, man. Them think I saw this, come on? Continue with this.
So for many Jamaicans, we have picked up as members of Parliament that they see our job as a councillor almost, a big...
Who shall tell that? You see, nobody never council. We know on a job. We know on a job. So, your sister should take people for idiot, though. Who say a member of Parliament job? Eh? Who say a member of Parliament job as a councillor? Almost. Shall say a big councillor. It's stupid. It sounds dumb. Big
councillor who have the ability to do so much more at the constituency.
So, you do so much more at the constituency level, and you're still, you know, when you're there at Parliament, really, you know, a legislate, you know, and then she will represent that and tell them, say, hey, we need that from what, and then, you know, say the ministry and them deal with what. So, you know, Ministry of Roads and Water and Works and water and this. So you go there and you represent your constituency, and you say, hey, my constituency charter that and that, and you bat with who run this ministry, that something can reach one of your part too. So you represent your constituency. Represents that politics them she do. So all them see you as like you can go to go fix that. Me I can the people them then. Anybody say them see her like this a foolish she talking, you know.
Madness.
Eh?
Madness.
This a foolish.
What you see, she's saying that she's a counselor. What is she counseling people about? How to eat properly, how to provide for their children, because the role of a politician in representational politics is to legislate policies that benefit and improve the lives of the people.
Yes.
It is not to go there and enrich themselves. No, yes, the Jamaican Empire is doing the total opposite of what it means to be a politician and being representational. It is called representational politics.
That is it. So she represents our constituency and them legislate. That means, you know, say she might not be a minister, you know.
No, but she still has power.
But she has because she have to carry. That's why them need for them era where them come from and them constituency. That means you talk to the people, you keep meeting and talk to them, and then you carry that to Parliament and say, but you know, we need this and that for we need a community center, we need that and that, and you try to
that's what the town hall should be doing. That's what you should be doing in town hall.
But no come tell about no push paper and what have you and what we are doing now kind of like a foolishness. You understand?
Means nothing. It means nothing. They should be in communities talking to people in town halls to say, what is it that your community needs? So I can bring it to Parliament, so it is a part of the budget. Something is budgeted for that.
So you represent your people then.
Something represent the people.
That is it. You understand?
You know, what is being done to create agencies where people, you have the NHT. There's a reason why the NHT was created. What is being done to create agencies where people can go and apply for various social programs that benefit them? That's what this should be talking about. That's what town halls are about.
Yes.
Not green paper nonsense.
All right. So you know your era, you know, so example, she don't know much. She don't take up a census as a member of Parliament in our area. So she know much old people live there. She know much people need. She know much kids. I go to school, she know all these things. So when she go to Parliament now, you really represent your constituency.
Yes.
So when you go there, like I said, now because I have this and the amount of people sick, them need a clinic to fix back and you bat for all these things to make them all right.
That is what.
You understand? So when them legislate certain things, you know, say, you think them are pushed through to that your people, them can all right. See? But
exactly.
So you understand? Yes.
Yes, if she did that, you know, when she do that and go to Parliament, then she can go back to the people and tell the people what went wrong, what is working, what is being streamlined, what is, you know, give up update the people on what is happening to benefit them. Yes. She's gonna show up with green paper about what they're already getting paid for, a job description that they should already know. And she's going to go to the Jamaican people and talk about, oh, we would like for you to talk to us about, and we're going to do a report. A report on what? On what?
No.
The code of conduct, which is right there, it is there for them to sign, and they're yet to sign it, and they're going to go to the Jamaican people to what kind of backwardness is this?
I'm going to play next part. I'm sure it's a professional, them go with them. And the normal, you know, like, you know, you have some people at the place and them thing they go, and not them. Look on this now. I play
the joint select committee level of members of Parliament, and let me take the opportunity to list those persons.
Now make a list somebody, man.
Nita Garvey. For those who are in constituencies, you can reach out to members of the committee, yes, but reach out to your member of Parliament as well. This is not the end of the process.
Reach out to them for what?
Let them know what you think you want them to do, what you think their job should be about.
What you think? So, all right, you may have flop them now. So, tell me something now, Maria. Okay. So, that means them not do a job because of what you think their job should be about. Yeah. So, how not do job and we not think about what we want to use in a teeth and scrape some filter or do something. For we want to do, go get some fish. Yeah, I go plant some yam. 'Cause we're not telling you what the job all about yet. You know what we telling you what to think about the job. That make any sense? So all them work for we and we not give them them just a table paper and them want to know what you think them jobs should be all about. That makes sense?
But here's the question, Will. What are we, the taxpayers, paying you for? Since you don't know what your job is, but why are you being paid? You shouldn't be paid because you don't know what your job is. So you see how backward what they're doing is?
Mm-hmm.
How can you be showing up for a job that you don't know what it entails? And you're getting a salary and then you're going to go to the people to tell you what your job description. None of it makes sense. Make this make sense. It is not adding up, and they must stop taking Jamaican people for idiots.
Yes. Yes.
And chicken heads. Good grief. I've been on earth long enough to know that this is nonsense. I've never seen it anywhere. Never seen it anywhere. They have had administrations, JLP administrations before this. Never seen this kind of nonsense. Never seen this. And they speak full mouth and full chest.
Yes.
They talk with them full chest, you know.
Mm-hmm.
To whom? Right, and they really think they sound sensible?
Let me tell you something, Maria. You see, yes, let me tell you something. You see, what happened is, you know, you see, to Andrew sit down and him study Sir Mandate philosophy. And him say, not my word, his word. So when him do know, him come and him say, hey, put on this and it'll work, and then him talk some things and say, hey, read this and put this. So him just spin the word them and him talk them. You know, and him said to all people, him say, resonate. But when I say him live in a real life, them they work that way. You understand? So they make the people them suffer. Remember, you know, in the government we see come up with the seat business there and put out from 12-year-old, from 0 to 12-year-old, you can't travel in a no taxi unless you have car seat. I don't know it will have certain of them, you know. Or the taxi man them pay. That means the government has say, hey, me no like look up at me. Them prepare them yard and don't go school, and because them just who advise them, by the way, because them can't think out of the box and know them nobody know they catch them up and say no, but this equal that. You understand? This equal turmoil. This a devastation. Oh, you do this, you can stop the kids them from go school because they, unless you want to keep them man, and force them to buy something, you know, and make your friend them make a money, but them who suffer. The kids them at the country where the future. And this is what you do as a government. You tell me you have 8 kids and you can't take back that because you do it. You do it. So it can't come back. You can't take it back. And if we never pressure it and other people come out and pressure it, they want to roll it back. Them 8 kids.
But if he was studying Manly.
Yes.
If he was studying Manly, he would have come with policies that benefited young people from early childhood on up. That's what Michael Manley did. Michael Manley didn't just come out and beat up his chest and run up his mouth and behave like all gal. Michael Manley came up with some legislations, policies to put in place to say, he looked at the thing, you know, and he looked at it and he said, okay, there are young people who go to school. And when they reach, I think it was 16, then they graduate from school and that's it for them. And he said, no, that can't work. Because they're not even ready for work life. What did he do? He extended their high school life. And said, no, they can go up to 18 and then they can go up to A levels, and who don't make it past A levels, and they can go into vocational program. And then he also created a shift system, and he also created secondary school system. And then he created vocational training for those people now who will not go on and go on past GC and CXC and A levels. And he created a program. That's what Michael Manley, that's a Michael Manley model. So if he's going to study Michael Manley, for the love of God, study him good.
Yeah, no, he must study the part to catch people. For warm them out and feel safe him good.
No, but Michael Manley wasn't just running his mouth.
No, remember, you know, you have evil people, you know. So, right, so there's the kind and all right and thing, and somebody does some undertake certain little things. But we're gonna play that part there, Maria, right? And when them play that part of Maria, but them evil in themselves, you know. But them play that part to catch people because them know say you're kind-hearted and you know. Want for people, deal with people right, and you make sure everybody right. So them play the part to catch people, and then them step in at them neck. I don't catch people, you know. Them play the part to catch to do power. You understand? And then him drop the word, you know, like him
do.
say, some people are run down power when them get it, them can't manage it and them don't know what to do with it. That himself, him attack. Himself.
He isn't. Yes, he was projected. And he also, remember one time he talked about, you know,
yes, man.
Remember one time he talked about, and if we get into politics to benefit is something like that. I tell him, he was basically parroting what Michael Manley was saying about you don't come into politics to serve yourself. You come into politics
right.
to serve people, and you mustn't be arrogant. And remember, he was just kind of paraphrasing what Michael Manley was saying. But Michael Manley put it into practice.
Yes, but him now
he put it into practice.
Him now film brains fictional, you know. You understand?
He's only running his mouth. He's only because he knows he does not have the moral compass to do any of that. None of that. Because if he had the moral compass to do it, what happened at the Ministry of Education would not have happened. What is happening in his administration would not have happened. Because they are basically sitting there and enriching themselves. Why doesn't he talk about the 6 that are under investigation for illicit enrichment? Talk about that. But don't come with nonsense about
for transparency's sake. Instead of you talk to them and then when you find them out, it will blow up the whole people in mind because, you know, if it's transparency, that just come and just deal with the transparency right there.
Exactly.
We want to know the 6 table it. I could have me where table it.
That's what we table it.
Long time.
The country
when you table it, you should have table because you don't know who I may say from the man go and him involved in a FSL when George fee money in the height of pandemic. When me and you don't know what going on, we never know some money in it.
Exactly.
That alone is a thing. But if I have somewhere else in Ghana, you know. Then that thing with the Prime Minister,
what happened in New Jersey. Look what happened in New Jersey with Senator Robert Menendez.
Yes.
This is not the first time that he has been indicted for wrongdoing, you know.
No.
He was indicted in Obama administration. And he has been indicted again for what? Illicit enrichment. Okay?
Yes.
When is it going to happen in Jamaica? When?
Yeah.
When are they going to hold these people accountable and say, come on now, if we cannot see how you made this money, then, you know, something is wrong somewhere. And show them up for it, or you get out of politics. It cannot be. And then they walk out. They have all this nonsense going on, these serious things going on. And like Rattigan said, they throw the shiny object out there. Oh, they were going to do town halls to talk about job description. What kind of this is that?
You can't go tell me about job description. And none of Jamaican, as I said before, when don't make them draw on out, when them pay on and say $3,000 stipend now that keep it in your yard. If you just sit down and listen to a boring thing where you don't understand because you know what the job with them do already. That mean Google Gaga, I'm a commissioner, because I'm not have the job description. So I'm just doing no arm.
Exactly.
That mean crab not have the job description. Him for go see. Him for go see him as a crab. For him job description of in a sea in a crab bush. You understand? I tell him for going in a body crab pot, you know. Nobody know that for now. But him in a crab bush.
Poison.
You know, poison people. And I'm misinformation minister. Him for just go away. Do you understand? Him for move, man. Saying? Again, job description and mud. You saying?
No, not one.
Yes.
Not one person in the Andrew Holness led administration can come up to him and say, come on now, this is nonsense. This is not what the Jamaican people need at this time. Not one single person. Everybody so corrupt. Everybody tongue-tied.
That me I say, I could hear what she say yes or no. I could show the place full of people because we have to see it again. What's now?
What additional responsibilities you would like to add to this list on the job description so that as a country comprehensively we can move Jamaica forward with members of parliament being held accountable for our performance? Thank you.
You see that makes sense, people?
Nonsense.
So up with the job description and then we can move Jamaica forward. That means Jamaica they're backward now. So all the 7 years, when we are 7 years, 7 years, they must say, we it, but now, I tell we want to think of the job description and what we do, and then we can move Jamaica forward now. Move it forward now, go ahead. Big up yourself, Poor People TV. Move it forward, go where? Eh? Me could hear her, and thank you very much. Me could see what she go back now because I want to say I told her, listen, them say them a try rival with town hall yesterday, but we not pay them the mind. It's a town fall. Yeah? Well,
Ladies and gentlemen.
them a clap. Make now hear the clapping. Look here.
We say thank you so much to our most honorable minister for giving us that overview of the responsibility of the Joint Select Committee and the importance of hearing from you, the public. That is really the responsibility of the Joint Select Committee. So, ladies and gentlemen, as was mentioned, with the green paper and ministry paper tabled, they were designed with a singular purpose to empower the people of Jamaica with a comprehensive understanding of the roles and responsibilities of our public officials.
You know, for empower us people. Or after you lock up the youth, them and lock up the people, them and charge them for mass and do everything, you empower them. After you take with them, you take with them freedom, you do all kind of thing, and this now, a white paper and a green paper empower you. If you know the role of your politician there. That makes sense to you, ma'am?
No.
Eh? I'm finish play a little thing, because them want to empower you now. Eh? Yeah.
And so at this time, we're going to move to open the floor for your comments and questions.
Listen this.
Please. Don't all rush to the mic.
Yeah, people, don't all rush to the mic. Don't all rush to the mic. Let me see what rush to the mic. Hold on.
Once.
The chairs being what?
Hold on, I shall have to like, what I know. Don't all rush to the mic, people. I shall have. Just asking them at once. What is that? Don't all laugh. No, I said don't all rush to the mic at once.
I remember I said to you before, no question at all. No question whatsoever. You cannot ask at this microphone, please. But remember, I don't have the answers alone. Probably don't have half of the answers for you. But anyways, we'll direct them accordingly. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Just acknowledging all the...
Listen this now.
Yeah, I'm just acknowledging our members of Parliament of both houses that are here. In particular, I want to just say thanks to the Parliament, Ms. Valerie Curtis and her team. That has really been helpful to me as the executive director of an organization that has a great interest in the Parliament.
So she's an executive director, you know. So some professional right there. And the people them where they look out for and put the bag at. Remember the Prime Minister go down a mobile, you know, and that empty to him have to carry the bus. When you look at you see one who him carry, because nobody never did it. I must say a lady and a grand picnic or something today. Nobody knowing this foolishness. Eh?
Tired of him.
Yeah? And him said him wife this time, because him said, okay, can't do it, so make them see me, you know. So him said him wife, she was a flap. Look here.
And just as a testimony before I ask the question, when I started down this road a couple of years ago, the Parliament of Jamaica said to me, Ms. Calder, any question that you have, any documentation you want from this house, you don't even need access to information, legislation request.
What's people side are? Oh, I mean, cheers. You me tell say to ramp back with cheers. No, they must rush the mic. Look who rush the mic, people. Eh? They might use professionals, you know. You see who rush the mic? Look.
And she has lived up to it, so I just want to thank Mr. Curtis and her team. Mrs. Holness, you might as well put me on the committee. I have so much to say.
Yeah, you might have, and she made some good points. You might have just put up on the committee, she has so much to say. Yeah. See that people, I'm giving her a panel. See that? You know, say it full people. Look at them. My gosh. So who pay for this? To them all have upstairs. Who pay for this?
Taxpayers.
But if you'd have to shut the door, can you couldn't walk through that, man? You know, so the place full, man. Why should turn out a bumper cheers door? What do you think that's a bumper crowd? It's a bumper cheers, man. This a waste of money, yeah? This a waste of money. So should I really look out for people to come full up the whole of them and full up the rest and all upstairs and everything? Them really that do that? Them never got spend some money for people come out, come do it. Them not gonna do it. You understand? Look here. Why this look bad doing now? Waste of money.
Refuse to take the mic. Ms. Caldo, I left out one small thing. Even though we are having these town halls, we are also going to be taking significant recommendations from organizations such as yours.
See it? She's a professional people. And it's not somebody this just, you know, run up that's a farm, you know, they get a people with them carry there.
That's a plant. That's a plant.
It's a plant.
That makes sense. Yeah,
And yet she said to get anything and she work somewhere there because she get anything from there. So them have nobody then either. Waste some money this. This a waste of money. See it?
So the idea is that we engage the public in every way. This is to ensure that everybody anywhere, anyhow, who feels they have a contribution has the opportunity to have a medium to be heard. However, there are groups that are usually far more robust and involved in the recommendations, and the Joint Select Committee is expecting to field.
Hey, that's a confusion to hear people, because by the end of the day, them don't make up for their mind, them don't get MP already, and them done all right already. So let me just tell you that that's a number one. Number two, if them could have get told, and them all right themselves and say them get thousands of things, we know that. Because we know on a style, yeah? So them are gonna do that, and then your voice not gonna really be heard. Them just make you waste of time to say them do something. That's why them answer town hall, you know. After just waste your time when you don't have the time. Yeah?
It's a waste
Come and
of
say
time.
them do something. This don't make no sense. You understand?
It is a
This
waste
don't
of
make
time.
no sense. This is
Yeah,
more than
yeah.
waste of time. Eh? This is garbage. This is a waste of money. And I tell sis,
But you hear how she's talking about Joint Select Committee.
because Juliet and them and call them must not go. No town hall. They must do it a foolishness. So when to do that now, when it empty, so I say, well, boop, bap, because nobody has to do that. You are going to say, when I come, you know. We know another foolishness there. But them are going to use the professionals them from out of the ministry and think when them go, them boss couple of them and, you know, for you know, make them look too bad. But nobody will not leave and talk about me and come ask you a question and then you will consider. When you, a matter of fact, if them want you consider a question like that, then the rather you put it on paper. You know, but you know, just do something like this, so just people just watch and you just talk. You just say your name and you just talk. When them have time to go through this thing. It don't make no sense. And then remember them don't get MP already, you know. And you don't know the ministry where them in. So it don't make no sense. It's just a cover up.
Right.
And you take people for idiots.
Yes, because they get the pay. They are getting paid.
Yes.
They don't know what their job description is, but they are getting paid for what they don't know.
Yes.
And then I'm going to go to the Jamaican people and said, okay, now I want you to tell me what my job should be.
Yes.
So then what are you being paid for, ma'am?
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
So none of this.
If you don't know what your job description is, come out of the office and give it to who know what the job is about. I've never heard any.
So none of this.
Political party in Jamaica, PNP, JLP, previous, who came up with this kind of nonsense to say, okay, we're going to ask Jamaica
and sit there. 1 hour and sit there. A matter of fact, them nobody even panic back down, they sit there. Nearly 2 hours. And I same thing.
Sick.
Same thing. See, there's nothing at all upon this. Same thing. This a garbage. You understand? This a garbage. See, 30 minutes, one woman, that's and the next one comes. This is garbage. And just look at the people them want to talk. See the next one, yeah?
Government, I have a mirror at my constituency office. It operates every day, Monday to Friday. And we have one day when everybody come in with their requests, leave them, and we try, not because it's rural, to have you coming back. Almost everything you need done after you have filled out the needs assessment form required by the government, then we deal with it by calling you, doing all the follow-ups.
That is a foolishness, you know. We just want to make a so she does the whole thing when she come with, I remember say
pills that they have selling at the pharmacy. For them, after they have done an act, and they are satisfied for the act and do all manner of stuff that people.
So you see, under the average ghetto man or ghetto woman this. Get up people. They're not them are work and them are working at the system.
Not the people who are affected. The people who are affected, they are not there in the town hall.
Yeah, man. You see me I say? This don't make no sense. This is garbage. And this yesterday, they run go out and then put out a town hall. So when we come and told her, you know, somebody now go there. And people, nah, you know, just once when they said, take a peep, nobody now there. I mean, you know, me now look on them, about me take a look at people. I say, no, about this bad. And then they might tell you about, you know, this is garbage. This is totally garbage.
It's garbage.
You understand?
Garbage, yeah. Yeah.
This totally garbage. Yeah?
Yeah, because they're getting paid for the job already.
Yes. Them get paid for the job already. Them are waste people time.
Yeah.
And them are go around, but it's a way to go around to make them feel, oh, we're responsible in a responsible government. Because remember, they can't come show Clark's boot again, you know. They can't do that again, you know.
No, but they're using it. They're going around and using it to say, okay, see, we are working. We are doing. No, you're not doing anything. Empty bar makes the most noise. You're not doing anything. And that's one of the things where I have to push back when people say, oh, Mark Gordon is too quiet, Mark Gordon. Yes, he needs to be quiet.
Yeah,
he needs to be quiet.
No, but you see, when me ask my question, I way I do. When me ask my question and know what I do, we know what I do. So we don't want nobody to make a back and
he needs to come out with a well thought out plan of action for the Jamaican people. Not just railway, noise, the same one. The noise is getting us nowhere. No. The noise is getting nobody anywhere. So come with some policies that address the issues facing Jamaican people now. And the major issue right now, crime and violence. Simple. How do you nip crime and violence in the bud? You have to do it from the earliest stage of a young person's life. Right, early childhood education, all the way up.
Look on this now. Them just keep turning on because they want to be nice and neat. But look on that picture. Look on what a difference. You think as a woman, you know, me don't want to see you on turn on. They think, you know, you're the Prime Minister wife. They think me want to see my wife and do something like this. This don't look good. You understand? Make man a clean your feet, cock up your foot like this. And you understand what I say? This can't look good.
Yeah.
In a politics, this do not look good. This can't look good. Look there. And then you dress up like that now and say, yes, it's okay. Look on this. And you might clean your shoes. They are them some safe position.
But it also, you know what it also says to me, yes. For me personally, what it says, that she doesn't value the person more than the only value
you make only clean her shoes.
To clean her shoes, yeah.
Hey, let me tell you this. All a man that film wife or film woman shall live and say you for good to man.
Yeah. The meaning.
Of course.
The meaning.
You understand? That's all low down. Yeah, the politics you don't do that. You know, maintain yourself with some kind of respect and dignity. And don't make people them look like, you know, them lower than you. Them a vote for, I give you a vote and I clean your shoes.
Yeah.
You can come like a make them a clean your shoes. One now the pan bike come and jump him at the come off and look him type female. No, the youth them a do the same thing police attack on the bike. That well versed with it. Him type him at pan theme bike. Me have the video, you know. Remember me have the thing them, you know. You understand? See? Them thing them must go on, man. You understand? Them forget serious. Them forget
Jamaicans need to recognize that the Andrew Holness think the Andrew Holness led administration, including Andrew Holness, think they are stupid and they don't know any better. So they're going to tell them any nonsense.
Yeah.
Show up with their nonsense, and believe that Jamaican people are going to say, "Yay, Andrew! Look what he's doing. He's having town halls." It means nothing. Nothing.
See,
and nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
So a woman does say, "Fear man never do that in my history." Can you imagine a man turn puppet man and turn puppet for life? Hey boy, you're clean. Make Andrew go clean her shoes. Yeah, man.
But it tells you how she feels.
Yeah, man. Yes, man. Yes, Donna. Yes, man. Interview with Shot, man. With Mark. Great interview, man. Yeah, man.
Yes, I have to say that was a good interview. It wasn't a lot of time, but you got so much packed into the 1 hour.
That is it.
Which was substantive. You know, there are so many more questions to be asked.
Yes.
But it was substantive because you're able to touch on a little, you know, major issues.
Because you don't want to say you want to touch a wide range of things. So you know you're getting a lot of things there because you know you have Like that time, I know I'm busy, I gotta deal with some things. You have an hour for deal with some things, so you want.
Yeah, and I want to be, the truth of the matter is, listen, it's not like he's sitting down doing nothing. The truth of the matter is, an hour of his time is valuable.
Yes.
And for him to give an hour out of his time, much respect to that. Much respect, because if a person who is going to, you see Biden doing a whole day workshop interview, no, an hour, 30 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes, an hour at the most. So he did good. And and I was careful to listen to make sure of what he was saying. He did not make promises he was not able to keep.
Good.
He would not be able to keep.
Good.
That is not what it's about. Policies, policies, policies.
Yes.
And like I will always say, Michael Manley laid down the blueprint.
Yes.
It's to say that some of what he did in the 70s now not applicable now is not true. It can be tailored to suit now.
Of course.
Because there are still young people who are misguided. There are still unattached youth.
Of course.
So programs can still be done to address the problems facing young people in Jamaica right now. So it was refreshing to hear him speak with such clarity.
Mm-hmm.
That's how politicians must present themselves, speak with some clarity and understanding of the issues.
Yes, yes.
He understand what the issues are. So it was refreshing to hear him speak. And I'm glad that he's not out there on everybody's platform beating up his chest. That is not what it's about.
Nah, I'm not
what it's about.
You have to be an action figure. And what you say, you know what you say, what's the thing all about, and you're in. You can't be like the Prime Minister now, where them just arrogant and just tell lie. The man, when him go in bed, him not say prayer, him say lie. And then him wake up, him say lie again. And man, see, the man dangerous,
He said, good night lie and good morning lie.
Yeah, man, just tell himself about a lie, and a prayer that a lie. He just tell himself some bag of lie and say them, if him are doing it, I just lie. And then him wake up with lie. Him dream lie, So when him get up, them can't tell, pack up him lie. And then in him cabinet, him just full them up that lie gel, transform from Nigel to lie gel, and him transform them. So everybody run out with some lie.
I think he goes to bed.
Him just like him spread him lie. You understand?
Yeah, I think he goes to bed and wake up every morning thinking, how can I trick the Jamaican people today?
Yeah.
Because that's basically what they're doing.
Yes.
It's just one trick. The man is a jinner.
Yes, man.
He's a walking contradiction. He doesn't know if he's coming or going, doesn't know if he's head from his foot. He's just making stuff up as he goes along. And that was one of the things that was refreshing about Mark Golding, is that he wasn't making up the answers as he went along. His answers were well thought out.
Yes. Which
means he has been thinking about the issues. And if it's something that needs to be addressed further, he will say that we are looking at it, and
So before him go and hear or something, and I like me I talk to Mark, I get something from him now. Me I come up with what me want to ask him. So me thought about what me ask him, and what very important and thing. I mean, I have no other things to ask him, but you push them when you're up front, and then you go down. You understand? So them there you have to get them first. So me have so much things to ask him, who want to talk about them. You understand? And him touch them. I have enough more to talk. Come here, look on the time. So when him come on like 3 minutes before, and like you could have something to talk to him about. You just, and then come on after.
You have to be prepared ahead of time. Yeah.
You understand? So him don't know what, by the way, him don't know what me ask him.
No.
Him don't know what me ask him. No.
And the truth of the matter is, nobody should expect him to be there more than an hour. That's the honest truth.
Yes.
Because he's a leader of a party, and he's preparing himself for a higher office. So he has to compartmentalize things, and he has to literally share himself, break himself up into different portions for different situations. So he represented himself well.
Yes.
And I can see where he will do well on the international stage, because he's very thoughtful in what he's saying. He just doesn't run off at the mouth as Andrew just talk because, you know, he can open his mouth and words can come out.
Mm.
He's measured. He's very measured in what he says. Yes.
And a very responsible opposition. Very responsible.
And respectful, yes. Yeah,
because
people, you see, they want to make up noise
know if the Andrew in the opposition role leader here, the one of them gonna like just take for and Hassan. Never do nothing wrong, you know. And then make it a role as send him out prison. No, you want to go to the report and lie and say, hey, we're going to check it back because I never have this car. And you have people now, all him. Well, say, number one, if him and me have for down in a Falmouth, want to make sure get rid of that that look about that guy. Want to make sure get rid of him. Make sure him not win back no seat around there. And people like that we don't want to get rid of. We don't want to grow Jamaica no time for. We don't have people look out for foreign interest. Put Jamaicans first, not foreign interest. Jamaicans first. Job, uno first. This because I don't want to ask Mark all these things to, you know. That's why I said skill centers and everything. You know, you understand? Because we are going to know. If you say road to fix, if you have to engineer them, if you train up some people, send them a foreign come back.
Exactly.
Long time I fix road. So you're not supposed to carry in a bag of people are fixed with Chinese.
But you just mentioned something important there, Wayne.
Yes.
You just mentioned something important about engineers.
Yes.
Remember there was a time when young people used to go to Cuba and to Russia to study.
Yes, yes.
And they went to study engineering. Many went to study medicine. Many went to study dentistry. You know, so you have to have exchange programs. That is how you build a country. You cannot build it alone by yourself. So Mark, there are many things that he can implement to help young people. And now we're in an era where everything is, you know, about computers. Let the young people learn coding.
Yes.
You know, create these skill centers where young people can go and learn coding.
Of course.
Because coding can, any child, any young person who is not only computer literate, but computer savvy, knows how to code, knows cybersecurity and all that person will always have a job.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we have to do those things to keep the young people engaged, create them and build it, and they will come.
Yes. You know what hurt me? When I heard National Security Minister Dr. Crabbe, you know, came out and said, you know, them man call our people. Not because I get to youth and them thing there. You know, terrorists. And terrorists.
Yes.
I'm self-attack, you know. And them, you know, you remember at the same set of people I do video. Sometimes some youth go off, you know what happened, somebody kill him mother, somebody do this, somebody do that. Yeah. Nobody think about these kind of things.
And
you call the kids.
Yeah, Andrew Holness in Gregory Park. Andrew Holness did describe them as terrorists, and I wasn't comfortable with him describing Jamaicans as terrorists.
No.
What they did was wrong, but to describe them as terrorists was they're not terrorists.
So
you know, so
when him born,
and it was a criminal act. Yes.
Tell me something. When he break down the people them place over Bernard, that same place in St. Catherine, him not terrorist. Him and the state wasn't terrorist. Yeah. You see, you have to send it right past the board. And then Crabbe come out and I say, when you shoot them, make sure you shoot them and make sure them dead. Again tied, it come out. You fit end them till them kicking dead. And let me tell you something. I want to save them finger clean. Me just want to save them finger clean. If them, want to see them bank book. I want to see the house. I want to know them business. I want what them have. If we're not clean in our heart, if we're not clean in our heart, we don't call them terrorists neither, you know. When they have more side for them, I only want something for them. That they will not clean. Let me tell you this. You see some people guilty of some things and them evil in themselves. Them try, them want fling that pan, project that pan other people. Get rid of them because all them stay, you know, them are the terrorists, you know, and them are the criminal, you know. Again, I say, if you hang them until them dead. And so you deal with the youth, them if you do that,
no,
that's cannot clean the place.
But they don't provide any outlets for these young people with. The school system is broken. The teachers are leaving. They have not provided outlets for these young people. What do you think a young person male or female, graduating from high school, I wouldn't even say primary school or basic school, high school,
yes,
and is still unable to read and write. What kind of, what do you expect that young person is going to do?
that's it.
That makes sense.
And then
there are no programs to help that child learn.
But hear this now with that, him hard to even get a little gardener work because in I get to, you know, so we don't have no grass there. A dot.
Exactly.
Tough dot. Yeah.
Dirt or concrete.
Yes. You understand? So you might have concrete a little part, but you know, you have a dirt. If you have to get a dog, you know, where you have to go clean up. So him have the grass to chop and get a little work to go clean this. Him hard to get the job. Him have to hustle. And then if you see if them people, I'm gonna do something about the elites tomorrow too, you know. Because them are going like the elites now they it dead. Them just hide now and go on the same one in the PSOJ, you know, intermarriage and keep the wealth to themselves and everything. See? They are there. And never forget to read. Same like I come talk about the lawyers, them are the money laundering and you know, you have some man they are foreign and them did hustle and them send them things to lawyers, so them a build up thing. Liar make sure get rid of them and take it. Jamaica liar them a criminal too, you know. Them hurt the youth.
No, but you know something
you
with
they them lies
things.
and then you use some underprivileged criminal police, kill them, send them a prison and take them things. Show them trust as a liar. And you say, hey, him can't come talk because I'm not sure him get him thing and me shield it and me I clean it, so me take it. Me police talk to me and I tell me say more than 70%, you know, you say 70% alone, so more than that, you know. More than that, you know, more than them liar, than 70% of liar are more than that, man. All dirty criminal, them, man. So, of course, I treat my talk still. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, me the want bring up one thing to the opposition leader, and that are the thing, the appeal court. And the reason, let me tell you something more. Let me tell you something more. Me the want bring up and say to him. Me the want to say to him because you have to look through the whole thing. Because we are say, hey, don't move it, right? But when you really think of it, if they are England, right? And the way they are that for them little young youth, and if you appeal to the court up there, right?
Privy
Council, right? Oh, you as a poor man, you go.
Can't afford it.
You cannot afford. You can't buy a ticket. Remember them lock you up. Oh, you have to pay for the lawyer and board him up there. Just one ticket are more than $1,000, £1,000. Like 200,000. You don't have the money. That means it now. If you stay up there, so poor man now can afford it. Him can't do the appeal. It's impossible.
No,
so you have to think about that too. You know, you have to think about the corruptedness, but you have to think about that too. So if you go to England, if you go appeal that, all the lawyer them want to do, if your people them can't find the money, is block your people them and that's it, and you stay in a prison. So this it against poor man, it against the poor, it trample the poor and needy. So you have to think out of the box. So it really have to go move them. And I like it that said just move it to move safe. But when you think about what me just say, I just the big man them can appeal them thing and most of them not get charged much to use it.
Exactly.
So the poor man them I use it so you can't keep it because you cannot afford it. Because they don't come through like that.
Can't afford it.
So you have to suffer.
Having a
like
Caribbean Court of Justice will make sense because you know Caribbean people, as long as they have a CARICOM passport, they can travel freely back and forth.
But you obviously you can't afford. Just think about what me just say, look a while, I make it sink in. Because the big man them not get charged, you know. So them all them are happy someone them not get charged. Them not get charged. Them are the criminal, but them not get charged. And the police will get away with them. Them can't even appeal, but don't have much just to appeal, make appeal up there so easy.
No, they can't. But you hear how they talk when they're talking about poor people's children, they damn and blast them, you know, and behave as if their children are children of Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
For them children. We take the most spoke and do and things and do but the ghetto people, them you just say, yo, a criminal, remember people will not talk about, you know. Same people who have voted for them, you know.
The same evil that they wish upon other people's children. It's the same evil that will befall them and their children. So they must be mindful of what they say and about people's children. You can't just be cursing out people's children and wish them upon them. You must kill them. You want to kill out the people's children, and the parents vote you into office to what?
I don't
kill out the
know.
children? Then Jamaicans need to wake up.
You think you could have voted people and them come at about you want to change the mindset. We don't want to fight crime, we want to prevent crime. And it starts from catching them from them young.
You have to catch them from their young.
Instead of put 100 billion or 200 billion for buy weapon of mass destruction, Anjo, we have put in an early childhood come right up through the whole school system.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what that could have do?
Exactly. Then he would need that bullet ready, what he can shoot for 50
caliber
miles away.
Yes.
Yeah. He would need that.
He would need it. Yes. Yeah.
He's not using the resources that are available wisely. And whenever they get donations and grants, they don't use it wisely. It only lines the pockets of themselves and their friends. While the young people are still there suffering. It's not because they don't get money to invest in young people and in inner city communities. They have chosen not to do so because crime benefits the government and it benefits uptown people.
Yeah, that's it.
It benefits them. Because if they have the young people gainfully occupied, they wouldn't have any people to shoot down. I'm not saying it's going to be 100%, but it could have been better.
Yeah, but
you wouldn't have young people just dying left, right, and center every striking day. You wake up, that's all you can hear is 2 there, 3 there, 1 over there. And I mean, anybody, the child on the breast, anybody. And they don't realize that it is not something is wrong. It's not working. What they're doing isn't working. They cannot incarcerate themselves out of this problem. They have to find projects and programs to gainfully employ and occupy young people. They will show up, but where are the institutions? And to talk about heart, I don't want people who not everybody can afford heart.
Yes.
Not everybody can afford heart.
But we have that. You see, instead of giving all right, concession to these things. Art, you should not charge, none at all. None whatsoever.
No.
You encourage them come to this. And then even university, if you do you sign things with these students because you want to build back a country.
And bond them over. Right.
Nurses, they are going to do this, but you have to make a sign something you have to do even 5 years. Even if you want to have to give her a 5 years service. So if you want to be a nurse,
and pay them properly.
So you pay them properly. So we are going to pay for this year, but you have to give. Remember, you get paid now, but you have to give her 5 years. So in that way, you cannot run out a nurse. You will never run out. Every year you have a graduate, you know. You understand? If you pay them properly and do your thing, you will never run out of nurses. See? The police, them the same thing. The lawyer, them the same. The doctor, them the same thing. You understand? Yes. So you know, run out that pay them properly, and them have to give some things, and you know, you set up the thing. Let's do the thing right, man. Like anywhere else, man. Now talk a line.
It can be done. It can be done, but they're lining their pockets with the money with. They're lining their pockets with the money. Since this year, count up the amount of money that the Andrew Holness led administration has gotten in grants. I'm not talking about loans.
Yeah, the grants.
Grants
it's
donations.
Oh, you know, so we're edit up something and figure it out to the people. Them come like do that, you know. You know, you keep them.
Yes. How much money they've gotten since January to September? 2023 and towards programs to benefit inner city youth and to look at which community has benefited from one of those donations. Which community? How many? Not only which. How many communities can the government say has been positively impacted by the donations given to him by Vice President Kamala Harris?
None. And that's only like 5 billion, you know, because I remember, you know, 155, right? $155. So you find out so 30 million, 30 million be $4.65 billion. People, my brain run fast. And then you have a next million, they say, you know, 1 million, you know. See? And that's the next $155 million, you know. You add on upon that, you know. Yeah? You understand? So 4.65 plus the next 150, that are 7, that are 8. 8 something. That are 4.8 mass billion.
Yeah.
You understand?
You know how many community
4.85
centers,
billion.
if they
See what
really
I'm
did the young
fast.
well.
And where the money they go? Cause that closer to that they closer to $5 billion.
Yeah.
Over 4.8 billion that. So that closer to $5 billion. And plus him get the next 20 million the other day. That's the next 3.
He got from the British government.
20 million pounds. So him get
right.
So and that like 190 for one. So that's nearly 4 billion to 20 million, you know. Okay, but 200 that's a 4 billion. So him really get couple billion well. He might tell us well,
they get money. They get money. They get money.
That's different from the budget. See?
That's what I'm saying. So, and they have to allocate money. They have to budget for different programs.
Yes.
So, set aside the budget. We are looking at the donations that you just mentioned 2 of them.
Yeah.
And if they honestly had invested these monies into these communities, we wouldn't have so many people dying in Grantsville. We wouldn't have it. We wouldn't have so many young people dying in Tivoli and Rima and Jungle and in Maypen. No, because you put the skills training center there to engage the young people, meet them where they are. You cannot go above their head. You cannot go below them. You have to meet them right where they are. Teach them some skills. Teach them marketable skills. Prepare them for the kind of work that is available. But nothing. They're collecting all this money.
Yes.
And nobody must say anything. Give the money, and if we should ask, now, what are you going to hear? Oh, you don't have standing. Give me a break. The government is full of it, man. And that is why they need to be held accountable. And their illicit gains, whatever doesn't match up with their salary, should be taken back.
Yes.
Their property sold off.
Yes.
And the money put back into the taxpayers' coffers to put programs into communities to benefit young people.
And people will start go prison. Yeah, politics have to start go prison. Yeah, man. Can't be the youth them alone. Can't get the youth. We cry for the youth them, you know. Love a super cat too, you know. I mean, I love to do and soup and a match mat night look, you know. Cry for a dignitary and a big soup. And cry for a boy and a 3-piece soup. We cry for the youth, you know. We don't listen to that tune there.
It's no joke because the young people are suffering. And I don't know how the government sit down and not realize that they have fumbled the ball on this one big time because they get money.
Yes.
They're getting money. You forget the budget. Use the donations that you get. You're not paying them back. You're not paying that back. Use it and invest it in the young people. Invest it in the schools. Repair the schools.
Is that pity? Anyway, sister, I'm running a come see me look at time around.
Every time, brother. Yes, man. Blessings every time. Cool.
Up.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Aiming to captivate and empower. Look no further than Daisy Magazine. Daisy Magazine is the leading online publication in the US. Subscribe to Daisy Magazine, the digital subscription publication, for the chance to win $500 US. Subscribe at www.magster.com/p/Daisy for the chance to win. It's only open to subscribers on Wayne Lonesome YouTube platform. Remember, subscribe to the leading online publication, Daisy Magazine.
Hey, make sure to subscribe, yeah? All right, we there. Keep it real. People, no more bum weasel thing around here, no more trick business and them thing. The people no get real, yeah? Be there, yeah? Later, tomorrow. I'm out. Bless.